Recent string of flash mob and smash and grab robberies have retailers on edge, several in the past week and at least 6 that we counted just yesterday. And welcome back to KCAL 9 News at 8. I'm Leslie Marin.
And I'm Chris Holmstrom. Well, today we spoke with the California Retailers Association president about this ongoing problem.
She says it's been an issue for years, but they're definitely seeing an uptick, and she has some ideas to help fight back.
We've never seen anything like this before. We've dealt with organized retail crime for years, but it's been a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2 occasions of this magnitude. But to see this constantly, I'm on alert, have alerts on my phone every day. It seems like there's a new smash and grab. So it's discerning. And what we're starting to see too is notes being left on the doors of retail establishments saying they're going to come in and target them next. I mean, it's really becoming like the Wild West out there when it comes to retailers and keeping their doors open.
What advice is the California Retailers Association giving to retailers right now, and really when it comes to protecting their storefronts, but also most importantly, their employees?
So first and foremost, we're in conversations already with the Attorney General, with the Governor's office. We'll have a number of conversations next week to talk about next steps. Now we encourage them and to work with their local law enforcement. They're working with FBI, they're working with CHP. Right now the priority is to make sure that our employees and our customers are safe.
Now, the pandemic has been especially hard for retailers. A lot of things changing, at some points having to close their storefronts completely. What, if anything, do you think has contributed to the rise in these recent smash and grab and flash mob robberies? As you said, you've never seen anything like this before.
I think there's a lot of factors that have played into what we're seeing. Part of it probably you could attest to kind of the COVID fatigue. I think people are a little angry. We're kind of tired. I think what we're also seeing is, frankly, for the last couple of years, we've seen district attorneys in certain parts of the state not prosecuting some of these crimes. So people think they can get away with it. People now know that under $950, it's a misdemeanor. They're not going to, it's not a felony, prosecution. So I think we're seeing people just keep pushing the envelope. And when you see these gangs showing up, it's very difficult to get every single person. I mean, when you're looking at 90 people going towards a Nordstrom in Walnut Creek, I mean, that's really difficult to be able to get all of those folks. So I think you're seeing a lot of that frustration and just social media is playing into it. We really need to work with the social media providers and make sure they're on board with us to make sure we can stop this, that they're collaborating with law enforcement to make sure that we can keep these kind of gangs from happening. And I think that you'll see that.
You've talked about this a lot. We've seen the increased police patrol at many locations. And we continue to see these reports of these smash and grabs, but a lot is being done behind the scenes. What is the long-term solution here?
I think long-term, first and foremost, we need to get more funding for the organized retail crime task forces, which I'm hopeful and cautiously optimistic that will happen. We're going to be going to the governor with some ideas. I think one idea we really need to start talking about is Prop 47. Pertaining specifically to retail crime and some of the changes that were made when that initiative passed. But this is an all hands on deck problem. Retailers can't solve this on our own. We need the governor, we need the legislature, the attorney general, mayors, city council members, and police officers and district attorneys to sit at a table and figure out how are we going to make sure that California, we don't stand for this. This isn't what we're about. There needs to be consequences for the behavior. There needs to be prosecutions for people who do this behavior, but we need to figure out how we can do that most effectively.
And Rachel went on to tell me she is confident in the actions being taken to keep customers and employees safe. She's encouraging everyone to go out and shop with a sense of security this holiday season.